Pain, agony, and frustration fills this hall. The hope of pension and gratuity for Delta State senior citizens is becoming a mirage.
I had my last pay July 2015. Till date, no copper has come from the government.
These pensioners are members of the concerned Delta State Local Government Primary School Teachers Contributory Retiree. The group says about 70 of its members in Warri South Local Government area alone have lost their lives in the struggle to get their retirement benefit.
It's very sad for somebody to work in the government for 35 whole years, even before I was born, and my mom was not given a dime, and she saved money with the government. None did she enjoy till her death. At a point, my mother cried that, at my age, I will be feeding from my children instead of me enjoying the fruit of my labor. It is very sad. It was very sad. She couldn't even buy drugs with her own money. The government is wicked. If only they can look up. From that time till now, in this Warri South, recorded that 66 people have died in this same Warri South, and the government is not doing anything. That is very bad.
After she has worked for 30 years, I watch her go to school and come back every day. And she was even telling us that at her old age, she doesn't even need to work. She doesn't even stress herself, because when her pension money comes, she can live on it. But the story is different.
Since 2000, he died in the year 9th September 2020. Since that day, till today, I was suffering, looking for money to give my children to eat.
Some retirees told the ICIR how difficult it is to get by without their retirement benefits.
Just grace of God, because for me, I have two wives. One is still in the service. She's also a public servant, and the other one, she's doing petty trading. So with the little things they are bringing, that is what we are surviving with.
Sometimes some of my children will bring for me. I also go back.
This is happening in the state of Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, the vice presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party. Meanwhile, the president of the group, Laurie Patrick, noted that the governor should address the challenges to convince Nigerians of his ability to discharge national duties if elected.
This is also part of our demand. Number one is our demand to him. Number one, we are begging, we are praying the Delta State government to go to the federal government and borrow what we call money, what we call bonds, to clear our gratuity and pension from 2015 to this.
Reacting, the Delta State Commissioner for Information cited lack of funds as the reason of the state's inability to pay pensioners. He also warned against politicizing the issues.
It's actually a work in progress since the federal government have not been able to give us our money that they are owing us. We need to depend on our revenue stream to be able to further intervene. At the moment, we are constantly intervening in terms of paying those who are in the employ of the local government, and you know what that means. So the 500 million is what we can sustain at the moment. But if we are able to have any what looks like a windfall, be rest assured that the governor will not hesitate to give them something.
Statistics shows that Delta State was the highest recipient of the federal allocation in 2020. It received 186.7 billion naira. The state also generated over 30 billion naira by the middle of the same year. To this day, many pensioners have been owed for close to 7 years without payment.
It's up to like how many years since you retired?
7 years.
7 years now. And you've not received anything?
No.
Up to date?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, ma. How old are you, ma?
I'm 40. About 66.
66. Okay, ma. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma.